Hello and welcome. My name is Madeline and I'm so happy you decided to join me. I have a 30-minute strength and body weight program for you. All you're gonna need is a sturdy chair that doesn't have arms on the side because we'll be sitting in the chair for most of the workout. Light weights close by. I tuck mine under the chair so they're out of the way because first we have to warm up. So if you have all that, you're ready to go. Maybe even a little water close by so you can remind yourself to stay hydrated. I've started the timer and let's get warmed up. First, your feet should be flat on the floor, not tucked under your chair. Sitting up tall, feel your spine lifted, your chest lifted. You just feel a little better already. Don't you feel 2 inches taller? Really important to keep your posture throughout the workout. All right. Take a little lift with your shoulders and then just let them drop. Try it again. Because I want you to have good posture, but I don't want you to be stiff. All right? Try it one more time. Lift up. Now hold your shoulders down. Take your right arm up and lower down. Now left arm, same thing. Up and down. So now that we're moving, we can sit and chat. I'm going to tell you what this workout is all about. So we're going to do what's called supersetting. We'll take 2 muscle groups, say the front of your arm and the back of your arm, and we'll do an exercise for each one, alternating back and forth, called a superset. So keep that in mind. See if you can lift your arms straight and lower. Now this side, straight and lower. Did you notice what I did? I turned my palm up. And now I'm gonna add a little rotation. So see if you can. So it's not just the shoulders we're warming up. We're trying to get that motion happening right in your torso. You feel that rotation? Let's do a few more. 2 more. First right side and down. Now left side, up and down. Nice. Lift your right knee, now left. Up and down, up. Just movement. That's all we're doing in the warm-up. Just to loosen up the joints, put a little heat in your muscles. They'll be much happier in the workout if you do a few minutes warming up. All right, a few more. And lift, 2 more. Lift, last one. Nice. Hinge forward, hold this hinge position. Reach your arms forward. You feel that with your thumbs up. And then can you go a little higher, lower, and then come back upright. So let's try it again. Here we go. So you hinge, arm sweep, arms lower, and come up. Hinge, keep your spine long. Keep your arms reaching. We're gonna do it a few more times. Hinge. Notice if you're able to lift those arms a little higher each time. So hinge, spine stays long. You move only from your hips. Lower and down. I don't know about you, but I'm able to get my arms just a little higher. Trying to get those arms towards my ears. Let's do it one more time. Hinge. Reach, lower, and lift. Now twist to the right. Twist right, center, left. Can you get that hand to the outside of your knee and the other hand to the back of your chair? Twist, center, twist. That's it. Last one. All right, last exercise in the warm-up before we pick up our weights. I want you to hinge back. So you're keeping your spine long and tall, no rounding or arching, but as you lean back, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me a little better. As you lean back, because we're gonna do this in the warm-up, you're really feeling your abdominals engaged. So those abdominals of yours are holding you up, because if they let go, you'd fall to the back of the chair, right? So you hold here, come straight up. Lean back, come up. And again, lean back, come up. How about 2 more times? Come up, last time. Nice. Okay, it's time. Let's pick up our weights. If you don't have weights, soup cans or water bottles will do just fine, or just do the workout with me without the weights. It's still good movement. My weights are underneath, so I hinge. I want you to do the same thing. Pick up one weight at a time. Come up. And we're ready to go. Water if you need it. You want to hold your weights with a firm grip, but not white knuckles, right? But you do want to hold them firmly. First exercise is going to be in this hinged position that we just practiced. Watch me first. One arm goes forward, then down, and then it switches. And down. Try it with me. So right arm back, left arm forward, and lower, and switch. So let me tell you what we're doing here. We're strengthening the muscles of the front and back of your shoulder. But don't kid yourself, you're still working your abdominals, you're working your back, you're working all the muscles that are keeping you in place. Those are your stabilizers as we work the muscles of the front and back of your shoulders. Try it a few more. Here we go. One, and down, switch. One more. Try to exhale as you lift. All right, upright. So you're back to sitting up tall. Second exercise, out and in. Out. Out. Thumbs up, palms towards me. And this is getting the muscles right there in the middle of your shoulder. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, not too high. Don't go higher than your shoulders. Think of your arms lengthening. And let's go back to that first move. Are you ready? Hinge. Ready, set, go, go. 1. Lower. 2. So now you're familiar with the move, right? Feel your abdominals. Feel your spine long. Ready, set. Upright, here we go. And 1. 2. Sit tall, sit tall. Breathe. Exhale as you lift. Exhale. Last one. Here we go, back to the hinge. Ready, set, go. This is it. Last set. Then we don't have to do this exercise anymore. But you feel how the third set, it's a little bit harder, right? Just breathe. Hang on. Give me 3 more sets. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1 more. 4. Come up. Side. Exhale. We got this. We're getting stronger. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. We've got the front and back of the shoulder. Now we're finishing off with the middle of the shoulder. Last one. Give it a little breather. Whew. All right, that was our first superset. We got the front and back of the shoulder, and we got the middle of the shoulder. Let's work the chest and the back now. So in your hinge position, you're gonna do what we call a row. So you pull back like you were gonna put the weights in your pocket, and then straight down. The second exercise, you go into that reverse hinge that we practiced in the warm-up, and we'll do a chest press so that we work the front of our body. All right, hinge, here we go. We'll do slow, lower. Exhale, lower, lift. As you exhale, also think of squeezing your shoulder blades together. If your weights are hitting the seat of the chair, means you need to scoot a little farther forward on the seat of your chair. Last one. Nice work. Come up, bring the weights to your chest, hinge back, and open out. Open, close, open, close. Woo! All right, you gotta really fire up your abdominals. Exhale when those weights come together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, Inhale, exhale, and relax. First set. Here we go, back to the hinge. So we'll now go a little bit quicker unless you have heavy weights. If you like that slower version, that's okay. Number one importance is to keep good form. If you notice that you're losing your form and you're rounding or hunching, I want you to slow it down. All right. Last one, hold it here. Come upright, hinge back, weights go out, ready, and open. Go out, squeeze, 2, 3. Can you see how it's chest high? Not shoulder or face high, chest high. Engage your abdominals, fire them up. Here we go, just a few more. Last one, and come up. All right, third and final set. You know what you're doing now. Drop your shoulders. Eyes should be out in front of you, looking at the floor. Pull back. Exhale. Really important to strengthen these muscles in your upper middle back. So important for posture. We got this. 4 more. Keep your chest lifted though. 3, 2, 1, and release. Come upright. Bring the weights to your chest. Hinge back. Fire up your abdominals. Open. Exhale. Open. Open. That's it. Hang on. Out. 4 more. 3. I'm working. I know you are too. Last one. And relax. Whew. Very good. All right, shake it out. So the next superset is for the front and back of your arm, the biceps and the triceps. So let's start biceps. Once again, be close enough to the edge of the chair that you can lower your arms straight and then lift. So that's the first exercise. The second exercise is once again going to be in a hinge position and you extend your arms straight back. Ready? Biceps, let's start slow. Here we go. Exhale. Down. Exhale. Once you got the exercise, which I know you do, how you're just lifting and lowering, firm grip in your hands. Exhale when you lift up. Exhale. Then what I want you to do is I want you to focus on your posture. Are you sitting up tall? And down. Exhale. And down. 2 more. Exhale. And lower. Last one. Hold right here. Let's just hold. Breathe in. Exhale. Drop your shoulders. Out. In. So we got a little rotation. Out. In. Getting the shoulder, the rotator cuffs, out, in. Your palms are up. Your elbows stay close to your waist. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And we're going into the tricep extensions. So you hinge forward, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, move only from the hips. Your elbows are bent and they straighten. Let's try. Go straight for 2. And bend for 2. Exhale as you extend. Whew. Couple of points. Keep your shoulders down. So we try to maintain the largest area between our ears and our shoulders that we can, meaning no scrunching. Okay? That just puts a lot of tension in the neck and shoulders. And all we want to do here is strengthen the back of your arms. Extend, bend, extend, bend. 2 more. Extend. Breathe out, remember. Release. Come up. All right, first set done. You did it. Bicep curls. Here we go. Up, up, and down, down. And up, and down. Now, as a variation, if you want, add a leg. Up, and down. Variations are not necessary. It just adds a little more layering. Some people like it to be a little more complicated, some people not. So what I want you to do is I want you to find what's right for you. Exhale. Most importantly though, feel the front of your arm really tightening. You feel that? Are you feeling? Last one, hold your feet down, hold the weights like you're holding a heavy box. Hold it, breathe out, in, getting the rotator cuff. It's little muscles deep in the shoulder that are super important for the shoulder to function correctly. Last two, last one, and here we go. Hinge forward, drop your shoulders, extend, bend, extend. Okay, so now the variation here is it's a little quicker, but I'm not saying you gotta do that. If you like that slower version, that's okay. Again, what's most important is full range of motion, that you're really lengthening, and your alignment. Keeping that space between your ears and your shoulders. And you're breathing. 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Little breather. Going back to our third and final superset. Here we go. Bicep curls. Pick it up. Go. Up, up, and down. Exhale, and down. Exhale. Try to exaggerate. Imagine you're lifting a 100-pound weight. Really fire up those muscles right there in the front of your arms. Here it is, last one. Hold like you're holding. Exhale and go out, in, out. Keeping your palms up, keeping a nice firm grip. Because if you're doing that, you're also working the muscles of your wrist and forearm. 4 more. 4. We like to multitask, right? Last one. And hinge. Hinge, drop your shoulders, elbows back, slowly or up to tempo, your choice. Come on, this is our last set for the triceps. So let's make it work. Let's make it work for us. Exhale, really extend. Try to pause at that extension. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and yay. Okay. So we're gonna put our weights away because we're not gonna use them for the next couple of supersets. I'm gonna put mine back under the chair. You can put yours in the seat of your chair or back under the chair. Just don't leave it out on the floor. I don't want you to trip or have it get in your way at all. Lower body, we're just gonna be using our body weight, so no weights. Couple of stretches for the upper body before we get to the lower body though. If you can, reach your arm across because we did a nice stretch for the shoulder, or a nice strengthening for the shoulders. Other side, can you see how I kind of cross it over? Then this arm tucks under and it just helps bring that arm closer to my shoulder, which causes a little more stretch right there in my shoulder. Relax, hands go behind you, big chest opener. Inhale, exhale. Release, take your arms open, big chest opener. And lower, shoulder circles, and we're ready to go. We're gonna focus on the inner and outer thigh in this superset. First one, outer thigh. You can use your hands to help stabilize your torso, but essentially you're gonna extend the leg, move the leg out, bring the leg in, lower it down. Then we do the left, ready? Here we go. Go 1, out, in, now left. 2, Now right, go 1, out, in. So now I'm saying outer thigh, but you know what? You probably already guessed you're also working the front of your thighs. Right, up, out, in. Let's do it one more time each side. Last one. And in. Nice. To get the inner thighs, I want you to put your hand in a fist, bring your knees together, and press, release. Squeeze, release, squeeze. Where you should be feeling it is right in the inner thigh. Every time you squeeze that fist of yours, you should be feeling your inner thighs contract, release, contract. Yep, contract. So this is that there's two kinds of contractions. One, when we did where we did the bicep curl, the muscle lengthened and shortened, one type. This one, we're not moving the inner thigh, but they're contracting, releasing, contracting, releasing. They're still strengthening. All right, go ahead. Let's go back, leg up, out, in, down. One more little reminder is make sure you're engaging your abdominals. That's why we put our hands back here to help keep us upright and down. Extend, out, in. Let's do one more each leg. Last one, can you do it? Inner thigh squeezes, go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let's do the other arm this time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So you're feeling inner thighs, tighten, right? Your inner and outer thighs are important because they help stabilize you. Good for balance. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Sit up tall. 4, 3. Last set. And 1. Out. In. 2. You know, don't worry if you miss a transition. You just join me when you can. Up. Out. In. And again, up, out, in. Stay tall. One more each side. This is our third and final round. And up, out, inner thigh, ready, go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Switch hands. Squeeze. Feel your inner thighs tighten. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, so you've got the quads and you got the outer thigh. We got the inner thigh. It's now time to get the back side. You know what exercise is great for that? We're going to stand up. So hands go behind you. First move, you lift up, you just your hips and lower. So you lean back, lower, now hinge forward, lift, and lower. Okay, I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see those two moves again. So the first one, push into your heels, hinge and lift your hips, yep. And then the second one, you're gonna hinge forward and lift. If you can, we may eventually go all the way to standing. So first, let's do the bridge. That's what we call this. Hands behind you. Lift your hips and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lower. Do it again. We're doing 4 of these. Abs in. Push into your heels. Squeeze your buttocks. And lower. 2 more. Exhale. Squeeze. That's it. Trying to strengthen that back side. Squeeze. Excellent. Now hinge forward. And your choice, if you want to use your hands to help you lift off the ground, squeeze your buttocks and come all the way up. And then you're going to have a seat. Try it again. So you hinge, push into the ground, squeeze your buttocks to stand up. Have a seat. We got 2 more. Here we go. Hinge, squeeze, come all the way up, all the way down. Last one. Hinge, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Come all the way up, all the way down. Second round, bridge time. Hands go behind you. Lift only your hips. Lower, up, and down. See how I'm going a little faster? No worries, right? What's important, push into the ground with your heels. 2 more. Keep your abdominals engaged. Last one. Now we hinge forward for the sit to stand. Try it again. I'm going to give you an option. You want to try doing it without using your hands. That's okay. Think of your outer thighs engaging. That's what's going to keep your knees from rolling in. One more. Here it is. Last one. And third and final round. We're going to do those bridges again. Take your hands a little farther behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale. Squeeze and lift. And lower. Okay, this is our third set. And again, exhale, squeeze, and lower. We only have one more superset after this. You're going, what? I know. Hinge forward, stand up. With or without your hands, keep your knees wide. Engage your buttocks, squeeze it, sink. Try it again. Go at your own pace. Just remember, you hinge, push into the ground with your heels, and guess what? You're gonna fire up your butt. It's easier on your knees. If you don't fire up your butt, all right, give it a rest. Whew. If you don't fire up these backside muscles, then it actually hurts your knees more. Okay, last superset. Bring your feet together. We're gonna focus on the shins and the calves. You ready? All I'm asking is for you to lift your toes. Up, up, up. All right, I lied. Not all I'm asking. I'm asking you to lift your toes, but check your posture. Engage your abdominals, shoulders back, breathe deep. 8 more, 7. Lift those toes as high as you can. 4, 3, changing up. Lift your heels. Calf raises, up, up. This is working. You're gonna feel it in the back of your calves. Strengthen your shins and your calves, believe it or not, is super important for balance, but also for walking, your gait, how your stride is. Almost. 4, 3, back to the shins. Here we go. Up. Now we're gonna do it slower. Up, but really focus on the up. So you pause, hold, feel it here, hold, and now the calves go up, 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 lift, high as you can. Good posture. 8, 7, 6, you can count with me, then I know you're breathing. Last set, go to those shins, go up, down, up. Inhale, exhale. We're so close to being finished. Stay focused, stay with me, don't give up yet. Now your heels, here we go. Up, up, up. Lift as high as you can, like you're wearing the highest heels. Not that we do that, right? Up, but just get those calves engaged. Last count, count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're there. And relax. Woo. All right, round of applause. So we only have a minute to do a few stretches. So first thing I want you to do is just wrists. After carrying those weights, other way. Shoulders. Other way. Now ankles. Take your hands underneath your knee. Lift. Do a few ankle circles. Exaggerated, big ankle circles. Other way. Other side. It is important to work on your flexibility, so I hope you're doing some stretching on some of the other days. Other day, other way. So you want to do cardio, strength, and flexibility. All right, lower down. How about twist to the right? Take your right hand to the outside. Take your right hand to the back of your chair. Your left hand to the outside of your right knee. How about the other way? Same thing. All right, one last good stretch. Take a big side reach. Oh, that feels good. Other way, big side reach. Give yourself a big hug, a big pat on the back, and thank you so much for joining me. Please join with me again. I love having you in class.